We're gonna play the game. I have notes, so in case that my brain RAM doesn't work 100%, I have paper RAM. Sleep schedule. What does sleep schedule speak of? I don't know, but I've been waking up slightly before your stream starts. For your the oh yeah, you've been doing the blade. Oh God, Blade Hero? No. Fruit Blade? No. That's a different Blade game. Fruit Ninja. Blade Rhythm. Beat Saber. What's the price for paper RAM these days? Okay, so this binder, I bought this binder in like I got a bunch of binders in like high school and undergrad, and I bought so much paper that I'm still using it. I'm 38 years old. So I got in early. I bought paper low, and I'm gonna sell it when it's high, even though it's gonna be full of my random ass notes. Is this guy showing us math equations? You're in the right place for that. You have so much leftover college stuff? NVIDIA trying to buy it. Maybe NVIDIA, I can make profit off of my paper RAM. EMP Sonic also, welcome in. Sonic also racing. I don't know if you're familiar with Outer Wilds, but like I think it was last year, played Outer Wilds, including the DLC. And I don't want to give too much away if anyone hasn't played it, but the game has a very reasonable way of like figuring out where something is. However, my brain didn't go there. My brain didn't take the easy way out. I did not Occam's razor this shit. My brain's like, wait, they gave us angles. They gave us degrees. Let's figure out the polar coordinates. And you know the funny thing is that it worked. The math worked, but it was absolutely 100% unnecessary. But we did it on stream, and it was really fun. It's somewhere pinned in my Discord somewhere, but it was a time. It was a time. I don't want to spoil the puzzle though for anyone who doesn't want to. Otherwise, I would show it. Unless, like, everybody has played Outer Wilds. I can't assume that. I can't possibly assume that. And it is incredible. It is incredible. Well, last we left off, we were on a ship. My notes are a little bit erratic, but I'm sure they make sense in context. I think most of them were, like, short-term notes. You know, like, I like taking notes of people's names when the flashbacks were talking about them, so I would have a general idea. Like, tell Pete's mom something. Like, I think that says Brennan. Get the surgeon's kit. Something like that. Anyway, we were, like, below deck. And I think the next thing we were gonna do is talk to, or like look at the memory behind like the skull of a bull or something like that. Let's just go into it. So playtime 3 hours, 36 minutes, only 3 fates solved. I don't know if that's good. That's probably, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, oh, here we go. It looks like a bull to me. I don't know. Honestly, my skeletal biology is really kind of lacking, to be honest. We did do this thing. There are people here. There was this weird spider with like a humanoid riding on top of the spider. God help us. Okay, let's do this. E? No, space. Why are there no... There's like... Take it to the carpenters, okay. Crafting last rights. Okay. Talking about the bull.
One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
What? Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Charlie.
Mind your shoes now.
Charlie. The audio in this game is amazing. Yeah, that was some quite good Foley, or whatever that was. Alright. I know this is what's going on. There's 3 guys here. And a cow or bull or whatever, you know. I want to look around. Who are you? Wait, monkey? Hello? Who's the... They're carrying a person. Cool spear. Thank you for the salsa dance. I think that's salsa, right? From Mother 3. Wait, there's another guy here. Oh, he ain't looking too good. And there's liquid. Can I crouch? Oh, it's over. The time is up. It's okay. Okay, nice. Ah, I love salsa. All right, we're in the book, you know. A bitter cold. This is early on in the chapters in the timeline. On the Orlop deck. A large cow was slaughtered for its meat. That makes sense. That makes sense. They're gonna use it for something. On the starboard side, 10 others are present. Yeah, they're all over the place. You really appreciate the visual style in this game, crisp and clean lines and grainy obfuscation when they want your imagination to make things work. Yeah, I like that you can change the choice of like monitor, what they call it in the video graphics menu. I kept the default because, you know. Oh wow, is that just? Oh no, there's multiple pages in here. There's 1, 2, 3. We're on 3. 3, like number of pages being like open face planes of paper. I don't know. Social colors the time I played helped me track which screenshots were from which session. Oh, I see. I wonder, is there, this is more of a yes or no question. Is there reasons to play the game more than once? There's no really great way for me to ask that, I guess. I would wonder if this... Maybe you forget some of the details? Now my mind is racing, trying to figure out. You'll wait for my final rephrasing, thank you. I'm trying, the more I think about it, the less I feel like I'm confident with my question now. It's not like a new game plus type of thing, I imagine. Like, does it change details about the game? Hey, Pyrus. Hope you're doing well. Okay, not a whole lot more to look into this. There's no death of a person, too, which is interesting. So it may just be supplementary details. Is that your question? Whether things change in the game and make it worth it? Yes. Yeah, that'll be my question. That's basically what I'm trying to figure out. Never been on a farm, Charlie. So Charlie is perhaps the guy over the railing with liquid on the floor. Yes, with a yes or no would be a good response format. Still moving. I'm pressing escape. No, okay. Thank you. Okay, so let me just take a look at this guy. I didn't mean to press space. I meant to think I meant to press something else. Whatever. I'm sure we'll come back to that at some point. This is the death. They die of hunger?
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease.
Lung disease,
Consumption.
not consumption.
Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
I guess that was a thing back then, right? That was... Who's coughing? Are you coughing? You coughing? You're the guy who dies eventually. Maybe you're the one coughing right now. Hold on, who else is out here? Wait, there's another one. Coughing. Thank you, Jess. Oh my god. You're somebody. Are you somebody? You're definitely somebody. You're chilling. Coughing out here getting maligned. Oh, you got a hat on. You're fancy. You are behind yourself. Okay, over there by the door. You are invisible. I can't. Alright, this is the page right before the page we were on before. The corpse was moved post-mortem. Who is this? How did they die? Well, if we trust the doctor, or whoever's diagnosing this illness, I think that's illness. We don't know the name. I wish I could label the guy that was in this. Who's Charlie? Okay. This is showing that I think I technically can... I mean, could it be the surgeon? Could it be the surgeon's mate? Ooh, butcher. Not this guy, not this guy, I'm sorry. My brain went to the previous memory. And it's like, wow, maybe they deal with the cow kind of deal? Like, if they have a butcher on board, you know? Maybe the cook was part of that whole situation? I don't know. I gotta start looking at all the details. Unknown seaman. Oh, captions did me dirty there. Damn. What about you? I think you're more like an authority figure. The captions like, yeah. It's like, come on, captions, you could have known that there was another A in that word. You, however, I don't really know who you are. And then who is this? How many bodies are there, man? when it comes down to do the reduction of everything and all pieces of data, we're gonna be so boned. It's gonna be a fun time though. Alright, let's do it. Do it. Yep, this one. I had a feeling it was this one. Go. This whole, like, sequence is weird to me, right? Because we're going from here, and it's like, well, obviously, I know I gotta do the smoke, but, like... Oh, that guy got spiked. That's right. It's interesting to see how they try to transition us between the memories. Here we go! Oh, that's Russian. That's not Russian. I think it's Arabic. You love all the languages in this game? Yeah. It's really cool. Okay. Well, this is before they died. People are doing things. You're playing cards and whatever. You... And they said, Syed? I think. Alright, is it you? Tab. Unknown. So, if they're talking to you... Oh, they say their last name. Okay, that wasn't Arabic. That would be Hindi? Hindu? Is this the same person? No, this is a different corpse. And that means if this is the person speaking to that person, in theory, they might know the language as well, so it could be one of these other two or three. I mean, it's possible for someone not from there to also know the language, but we don't know for certain. Who are you? Wait, are you the guy from the previous corpse? Ah. And this actually gives us information about the people playing cards. That they were Russian. Hmm. They don't give any identifying information outside of that, though. No names. Music always made you feel so ill at ease? Yeah. I can see that. Hey, Ninja, welcome in. The game's going. Doing investigating. Hope you're doing well. Now, are you the one that we think you are? Illness. I see, you're kind of close. The two of you are kind of close. The atmosphere is thick, yes, and it is very warm in here. What up? I mean, they said drink water, right? There's no, like, dehydrated. They really don't give you any information about this guy. I would assume that it's another illness, right? But like, what else could it be? Hey, Tattletailer, welcome in. Like, he could have expired, I guess. I mean, it's likely to me at least, illness. Or maybe they could have been poisoned, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just gonna put that down for now. Now, this is a person with shoes. This kind. I was never trying to say this is surely no for him. I ended up having a guess for like 5 at the end. Oh, interesting. I also heard in the previous stream somebody kind of confirmed, like, nice leg, by the way. It confirmed that sometimes different answers, like multiple answers, were accepted. Varka acquired, congratulations. Did you win the 50-50? Look at all these numbers. Are these numbers, like, really important? You lost 50-50? Oh. Sorry. But congrats on getting them still. 54. 54! Wait. Multiple ways, not a loss. Yeah, 54! Yo, imagine the game just gave me all the numbers. The timing continues to misalign. It's okay. Yo, boom! Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Good to see ya. Boom, I think was playing, was it Enshrouded the other day? And also, in general, has been playing Silk Song. And I think Final Fantasy VI, but I don't remember if you beat it or not. There was a period of time where some streams I just definitely missed because my sleep schedule has been rapidly changing. Sunday, pain and misery. I see. Wait, so the fact that they're numbered is really big. So wait, you're X? Wait, why are you X? Dude. Confirmation this one, I won't say those spoilers. No, that's cool. Wait, hold. There is, okay. How's the game? It's a puzzle game. It's like puzzle deduction. You got a number? 51? Your number's 51, dude. We did it solely based on the number on his bed. I didn't even see which ones they confirmed for me, but it's okay. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, in a way, yeah. With like this like skeleton pocket watch thing that lets me go back in time to see what happened. You're very good. Didn't want to give everything. The numbers are definitely great. Yeah, the numbers are really nice. A lot of the things are synced to the bits of text animating. So the simple detail makes the success feel so punchy. Yeah. I gotta go look to see which ones didn't work. Also, I have to consider that. Did I finish any that did not get like solidified? Cruise with the numbers. I didn't find those in my second playthrough where I was determined to do less guesswork. I see. Time travel work well. It's interesting. It's hard to explain. Like you can only view it. You can't like interact. You can't change anything. You just go back in time to like be like, hey, what happened? And then you like some of the memories are connected, and they're only connected through going back first and then finding other memories connected to that one little first thing. Oh, okay. So wait a second now. Okay. Why all of a sudden I have to use arrow keys here? All right, whatever. Whatever. Let's go through this real quick. And I have to use A and D. So you are unknown soul. You're unknown soul. You're unknown soul. Captain Robert. Okay. And then we don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. Unknown soul, unknown soul, unknown soul. Okay, so this. Okay, by unknown attacker. Unknown attacker. So this is not complete. Unknown. Didn't do bargain. Unknown. This is correct. Okay. Abigail's correct. Charles Minor was not confirmed. Wait. Huh. Is there another Charlie? There is another Charlie. But they're the Frenchman who was torn apart. Were they not? Is it not Beast? Is it Enemy? What's the difference? It shows you a snapshot of the moment of his death with 3 seconds dialogue, audio before death, and through that you have just figure out what is everyone isn't even happened. Yeah. You about to learn Jen's gonna co-op with me? Alright, good luck, have fun. Why is this one gonna bother me so much now? Okay, let's talk about so we know that there's a Charlie who got sick from the bull or cow or whatever. I'm calling it a bull. But now we have a problem. I'm just writing notes real quick. Um Okay. Yes, that's the biggest issue with the game, not understanding the mechanics of the various death meds in the world. Words they use. Yeah, I mean, to me, like, this guy verifiably got torn apart by the Cthulhu thing, the Kraken, whatever. Is that considered a beast? Is that considered an enemy? Is that technically unknown seaman? Okay, that time Capston's got it right. I really pronounced the A. I really pronounced the A. You know what I mean? Like, it's unknown right now. Thank you for that. Is that a slice of bread? I got it. Maybe it's unknown. Maybe like the answer's unknown, but that's like more like the null answer. You know what I mean? But now I won't know until I get like 3. So I'm gonna switch it because, like, for what it's worth, one, they called this person the Frenchman. There's only one person from France, right? No France. I mean, unless the unknowns here is a France, right? No France, no France, and they're also, thankfully, they're grouped by country of origin. I think no, they're not. They're grouped by role. They're grouped by role and then country of origin. I think because otherwise England would be together. So like, there's no other France outside of the unknowns, I guess. But then why would it be? Why would they be calling him a Frenchman if it was unknown? We're Frenching it up here for this guy. He's definitely torn apart. There's no question. There's no question about this. And is it a terrible beast? Is this Kraken giant octopus thing a beast? Is it not a beast? Were the weird spider Spider riders? Spider jockeys? Am I allowed to say that? Are they beasts? All right, we'll change it to enemy. Who's to say? I don't know. Not me. Anyway, we're going through the book purposefully to see which ones we didn't get credit for, meaning that they're wrong in some way. Because when you get 3 total that are complete, it's supposed to complete them. Like finish it. Get it, say it's done. Unknown soul. Unknown soul. Unknown. Unknown. Edward Spratt is good. The artist. Makes sense to you. Thank you for. We're feeling very validated right now. Lars Linda. See man. Not made 2 separate words. Was clubbed by an unknown attacker. I don't know their name. Soul and then soul. Nicholas Botterill was speared by a foreign enemy. Yeah, these are the spider people. The Doom, lightning flash, thunder crash. Good stuff. Good you meatball is very validating. Also seeing you question the wording like I got so frustrated by it. Yeah, it's interesting. So, are these the beasts? With the little spider people, spider jockey. I'm swapping them. I'm swapping them now. I don't know. I thought foreign enemy was very like straightforward. Nicholas Botterill. Hotman. Speared. I mean, they could have. Maybe it's also spiked. To me, like, I mean, but it was pretty clear they had a spear in them. Pretty damn sure. And this is supposed to be an easy one. With the little thing on top. Alright, whatever. Unknown. I think we have a big skip here. Shot. This is another one that didn't make it. Hak Sung Lao was shot with a gun by... Okay, this one... Okay. This one's ambiguous in a way because literally... Wait, hold on. I just lost the page. Literally 4 people with guns shot at the dude. Assuming that's like this guy, right? Eventually, he's like up here somewhere. Or no, this is the one they it feels like they were framed. Right? And then this is the same person, if I understand correctly. And like, which one of their guns hit? Am I supposed to just be like, hey, you know, try all the gunners? Or is it just one gunner? You know what I mean? Like 4 people shot at them. Were they dead already by the time that they were tied up? Right? Because, like, were they... Were they expired? Did they get left out of the fridge too long? What was I doing before all this? This one I got right. Nunzio was knifed by Edward Nichols, which this, I believe, was what started this situation. Yeah, because they got framed. They got framed. As we can see, that the page doesn't lie. And also, Mr. Wolf. Wait. They named Mr. Wolf. But Mr. Wolf was the one who responded. Then he told the men to ready, aim, fire. Men were 4 other people. So, if we, I get the right page. If we consider that maybe the guy talking to the gunners is Mr. Wolf, right? Like maybe the gunner doesn't actually use the gun, which is you know what I mean? It's something's going on. Something's going on. One of these other dudes. This guy seems like one of the top mates, you know? Pulling the sleeves up. It's actually it's quite warm in here. Well, let me see what temperature it is. It's 44 Fahrenheit out right now and indoors because we have the heat on. It's 75. Wait, actually, no, it's 77. It's this is not long sleeve indoor weather. I don't think we set the thermometer that high. I think that just our various computers are like vibrating and making heat. This guy feels like one of the mates, you know. He's everywhere. This guy. It's cold in the rest of his house, but my room's always warm because of the PC. Yeah. I got my work laptop. I got my desktop PC over there. I got my NAS server in the other room. Why 77? That seems too hot. This is 44 outside, Pink. 44 outside. We want to be warm. And I didn't actually, I didn't set the thermostat to that number. I set it to like 75. The 75 is a good room temperature. 77? I don't know. And thank you for nodding silently, Fita. So like that guy with the little the hat, is it a beanie? Is that considered a beanie? What is that kind of hat? Chat's allowed to answer what type of hat that is. That's okay. I think that's a very healthy question. Everything clothes can be everywhere, and that's what makes this one of the most finely crafted games I've ever played. Ah, you are from somewhere way cold? Yeah, Florida. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not from Florida. I only live there. I'm from New York originally. If I was in New York right now, it'd be very cold. It'd be 80 indoors. So I just, yeah, I agree. Some of the game is confounding perplexing. I don't want to confirm deny any specific observations. Yes, understood. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they could. Okay, we at some point we're gonna look up what these mean. These ranks. Also, how is there unknown officer at the top? Why is it unknown? That is bizarre. I mean, I suppose I could do trial and error also, but it doesn't seem like the way I should go about it, at least right now. And then maybe like it's a mechanical thing, not a story thing. Oh, yeah, yeah, sure. Actually, let me go back to one of them, which is. So it's just if you know the category, but you don't know who. Oh, so are we saying that all of these are officers up until this, which is passenger? So passenger and then steward. Oh. Oh, dang. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I feel like the game doesn't necessarily communicate that. I was just Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. That does help me understand its use. Because I was thinking that there were just like people on the boat that were not like named, or like they just like they were on the boat but they were stowing away or something like that, and we just didn't have them on record. Ah, okay, okay. Let's. How many times have to press escape? Okay. What was I up to? Okay. So they're like, okay, Syed wasn't doing that good. We got this guy because of this guy's number was 51. That made it really clear. 53 is not being shown. You're X, but you know, technically 54, 51, 53, 52. I don't know what your numbering system is like though. All right, 58, 56, 57, 5. So these numberings are not making any sense. Because this would be 54, and then this would be 53. But that is 53. So somebody does not know how to number consistently. So now people play this game at this point, and you're not the only one to make that assumption about unknown blank. I see. And then the only tell is that these lines don't have a number? I see, I see. Yeah, so some things could be communicated better. 9, 38. Oh, God. 40, 41, 39? Huh? $36, 37, 42. Hike. 3, 47. Can I get back there, please? 46, 45, 47. Soup while watching. What kind of soup? Hi, Pyro. We have a delicious soup. Well, let's go see, right? Well, can we zoom in on this person? Get you in the book. You were shot unknown. All right, unknown. You're 45, 46, 47. Russians. That makes sense. You, and then you. Do any of you look... The soup you put in Discord? Hold on, we're souping. We're souping. Oh. It looks like butternut squash with kale. Possibly breadcrumbs. I can't tell exactly what the bready thing looks like. Or it could be sausage. It could be sausage. Like crumbled sausage. And then the soup is like a creamy something. I don't know what it is. Okay. Well, we don't know which one of the people those are yet. Okay. So how do I move to things that are related to this, but in the past? Do I have to go through a door? I think I have to go through a door. We get those timpani drums. And it's a very unique graphical representation of the game. You've played games like the Case of the Golden Idol, and other games like that. You may find similarities, perhaps. Okay, we finished a chapter. We're kind of going these in really weird order. That's okay. Okay, we're back. So we have this, is this a beast or is this an enemy? You know what I mean? And I don't know if they were the one riding it or they were just a casualty. It's kind of interesting. But I kind of want to go back to this one. You know what I mean? There's a dude named Charlie who was not looking too good. Looks like a spider crab. Alright, is this guy? You.
Let her here.
You.
One swing. Get.
Alright, so you are a Charlie. You're the one who burned to death? You're not Charles Minor, you're the other Charles. This guy, yeah, from England? Alright, what did we do here? What did we do? Okay, so we got Christian Wolf. That was the guy. And speared by a terrible beast and burned to death. Okay, so they're not an unknown enemy. They're a terrible beast. That swap made a difference, and the Mr. Wolf just made sense. It just made sense. Hey Tracy, welcome in. Thank you for coming to the raid. Oh boy. Wait, no worries, no worries. Is this correct? Yes. I like how there's 3 for this one. And there's 1 for this one. What is this hat? Is this the first mate? Maybe? Is the first mate a guy who would go and pick up a gun to help with an execution? The first mate, the guy that would be knifed by the captain? I don't know. I really don't know. What about this guy, right? This guy has a hat. How many fancy hat wearers are there in this video, in this boat? Who was also shot by the gun by the captain. Ready to go back to sleep, and I'm leaving. Thank you for the lurk, Laura. Hope you sleep well. Hope Coco's doing okay, and obviously you too. But like, I saw your Coco posts. You know. I mean, hat guy. You know. Captain, open the door. Kick it in. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Take more than those shells. Bastards may take exactly what I give you. Where's the big photo? Is it in the memories, maybe? Perished in the end, part 1. Show memories, depicted in Justice at Sea sketch. This guy. So look at this, right? We got El Capitan with obviously, you know, the hat that's like, it goes out this way, you know? They got they got they got hat antlers, you know? There's gotta be a better way of explaining this. Anyway, we got, let's just call this the horizontal hat. It's still not really a great way of explaining it, though. Well, we gotta draw a line in the sand somewhere about like how to describe these hats. Anyway, this guy's got the 90-degree version of the captain hat. You know what I mean? Vertical hat to his left. Yeah, if we're gonna call it that, if we're gonna stick to our guns, so to speak, our guns. Um, we reserve the right to change the name of the hat later. So we got 2 vertical hats right here. We got 2 horizontal hats. And then we got the guy with the other hat, you know, the cone. Yo, Nimbite, welcome in. You need to bring back cool hats in daily life. Yeah. Yeah. I uh, I have nothing extra to say at the moment. Um, we got the conductor dude. You know, this is the conductor's hat. This guy drives trains or conducts trains or whatever. I don't. Do you drive a train? We got this guy, top hat. Apparently gunner. Somehow the top hat makes you a gunner. So many nice hats, right? We got like extra brim top hat because this is like short brim. You know what I mean? I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference. There's a haberdasher in chat somewhere that knows the difference. I don't know if it makes sense to Google any of this. I don't want to actually. All right, hold on. What do I even Google? Hats? Top hat. And it immediately gives me companies. Top hat, bigger brim. It gave me a cowboy hat. This is not good. This is. Like look at this. I typed in top hat, bigger brim, and it's giving me like that's a cowboy hat, right? What year is this? Top hats are in the game. Oh, I see what you're saying. To filter hat. I'm about to say hat science. Hat. No, not hat biology either. It's like you know like a hat category of something. Could add that to search. Yeah, 1800s. You like hat science? Welcome in, TG. Non-spoiler, Christian Wolf's hat is considered a stovepipe hat, and the other hat is closer to what's known as a coachman's hat. Thank you, TG. This is the kind of information, this is the perfect kind of non-spoiler information that we're looking for, because all that I'm trying to do is classify the differences in the hats. So, okay, so we got coachman, it looks like, and stovepipe. Is that what they say in the Frosty the Snowman song? He's got a stovepipe hat and a button nose? Wait, is it a button nose or is it a carrot? Am I Berenstein bearing myself right now? I remember the song saying button nose, but button nose? Where'd the carrot come from? Where does the carrot go? And now you know why they call it a stovepipe hat in the song. That makes so much sense. That does look. This is. Oh, wait, we might not call it a stovepipe hat anymore. We might call it the Frosty the Snowman hat. Maybe I may oscillate between the two, but it could be both the Mandela effect. Oh, like we're both now hallucinating the button nose, possibly. We're gonna have to look that up later. Okay. Anyway, we got Frosty the Snowman, the gunner, and then we got Coachman something or other. This looks like kind of like he's a fancy dude, like maybe a noble or something. I don't know. Song actually had button nose in it, so the tie-in cartoon. Oh, I wonder when they started using carrots then. It's like, there's just more than one type of snowman. Right? I guess that makes sense. We don't need to be gate kept to just carrots or buttons. We could go either way. I'm gonna need sleep at some point. Way before it's just for convenience. Okay, thank you. We're getting a lot of lore tonight. We're getting a lot of lore. Are there any other hats? Okay, this guy has got another vertical hat. If anyone knows the actual names, but we have a vertical hat and a horizontal hat right now. So this is how we're dealing with this classification. This guy was clubbed. Okay. Anybody else with hats? I feel like we're kind of playing Guess Who. I guess this is a headwear. Well, I don't know if I would have to if I call it a hat or not. I can't tell. Why is there a box around this guy? Oh, that's a bookmark. That's a bookmark. Okay. Vertical hat, bicorn hat, bicorn hat, or bitcorn, bicorn, bitcorn. Oh, if the other one's tricorn, then that makes sense to be bicorn then. Tricorn hat. You're also loving all this period knowledge? Yeah. This, okay. Thank you for hat confirmations. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. And that makes sense because this is actually not flat in the front then. This has a little point in the front. So it might be hard to see in the illustration. So it has 3 points, 3 corns. That's great. Where are we going with this? Okay, let's go look at the ranks and try to maybe glean some knowledge here too. Head officer in command of the ship. Well, we know who the captain is. The captain is tricorning, like big time. The captain is tricorning big time. But there's also, is this a tricorn also? I think it is. But wait, this is tricorn with a medal. That's the difference. There's a lot of history, accurate details hidden in it that'll be contextualized as the story unfolds. That's pretty cool. I like when they put in the effort to be like accurate. That means a lot to me. Just like the example from earlier, we talked about Outer Wilds and the DLC, how the polar coordinate system thing did work to solve the problem, but it's completely unnecessary to actually solve it. This guy's tricorning, no metal. Tricorning, no metal. So let's go to the picture. So there's not counting the captain. Is there only one other tricorner? I think so. So in theory, like this might be like the first mate, maybe. 'Cause if you sort the officers by the number of corns that they have, maybe, and then that would mean no, not I don't know what happened to you. I don't have the info. Eh, you okay? Could be wrong here. Okay, and then there was this dude. Where is he? The Frenchman. They're around here somewhere. This guy. They might not. Okay, they were torn apart. At least in the image, they were definitely torn apart. Was that their cause of death? Maybe not. I guess it's possible they could have died before they got torn apart. But they were also referred to, I think, as the Frenchmen. But this has no dialogue in it. So maybe they have a different. They're present for this? Also, I have to get into the cargo hold still. I haven't gone there. The door wasn't open. At what point did they call him the Frenchman? I remember that from last time, but I don't remember which specific one. Eh. Bosun, bosun mate. Second mate, fourth mate. First mate, third mate. The bedroom thing might be useful. Might be useful at some point. The fuse! Oh yeah, that was a tragedy. This one is ridiculous. This guy couldn't even find a body. I couldn't even find a body for them. I could be totally wrong about this Frenchman thing now. I just completely misunderstood something. Which would be kind of wild. Okay, we know Mr. Wolf. And this guy didn't get shot by Christian Wolf. He got shot by one of the other people. That's why this was wrong. He's depicted here, but really he's right there. We don't really know which of which these are. I mean, it could be shot by the gunner's mate, perhaps. There might be more than one answer. But it's definitely not by the gunner, not by Mr. Wolf. Okay, let's just get out of this.
Through the skull in stoner brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
Can I... We did that because we returned to the same memory that we saw already.
You all right there, sir?
What? Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
How do we get to the one below deck? And why do you have a monkey? Here's my way out. Okay. Okay. So now, here's my problem, because I think this is the way down. And it's closed. And I don't know what other ways there are to get down. I kind of assume that I may need to... Oh, my God, here we go. I'm just dumb, I guess. Okay. Oh, why does the door close on me? It looks like my hand got out for a moment, but it's been free. Snow crabbing. Yeah, those are really interesting. Bottles. I probably missed a door. I think I missed this one. Yeah, okay. I just want to scout a little bit first. Just shoes and small bones. I don't see if there's anything like snuck behind some of the barrels or something. I don't know. Door? Hinges to it. Okay. So there's some kind of crab thing, or spider, or whatever there is over there. And then there is a random, very small piece of body here. This doesn't open. And there's one more door. Locked, though. Our windows. There's even further down. There. Could there only be two? The moment where they're hit with there wasn't. With the crap, isn't it a glitch? Something's in there? Hey Panda, I hope you enjoy your shepherd's pie. Oh, what the heck? Let's bro, you just put it on your own. It's been up. Thank you, yes. Cause like I noticed something and I wasn't sure and I was questioning it, but I didn't see anything and I was facing this way. You know what I mean? So like I was looking here, like there's nothing, but it's here. I didn't look at this the barrels enough. Let's go do this one. So this, I think we found 3 on this floor. Hoist away. I need a new page soon. There's somebody up there. Multiple people up there. You ducked away. Oh no! Who are you? Oh, you poor soul. This could be like neglect, but I don't think there's going to be any one particular person's fault because if the line snapped, like that's just some Final Destination shit. It'd have to be really intricate. It'd have to be somebody's like direct intent. That's very unfortunate. Okay. 1807, by the way, we asked about the year. Loose cargo. Oh, this is chapter 1. You mentioned finalization. That certainly had a plan for this shit. On the cargo deck, an unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. Wait. Unidentified? Did we not? You're not in the book? This is what I originally thought that the unknowns were. Like, people who were just not cataloged, you know what I mean? Oh, but now I'm even more confused and perplexed. They just... And they were in the photo, or painting, or drawing, whatever. My brain's gonna call it a photo, and I'm sorry. Well, whatever. Wait. This is not the person that died in the first... Okay, I don't know. I don't know. So this is apparently not the person that we were just told died. This is the difference. The body in the memory is you're currently in is a stowaway in one of the barrels. They're an unknown and not part of the crew manifest. And it's such a fate you don't need to solve. Oh. That is very peculiar. I wonder why they're included. Did I not do this correctly? There we go. Very interesting. You end up. Alright, this is the square above is that. Another fun fact about the Obra Dinn, the ship itself was modeled after a real-life ship, the HMS Leopard, or Leopard, which sailed around this time and actually was wrecked in 1814. Unlike the Obra Dinn, Leopard was much bigger with the crew complement of 350. I heard that the dev originally wanted to do 100 people dying on ship, and they were like, maybe that's too much. So it makes sense. Maybe they had to tailor it back for video game type stuff. I don't know. All right, let's see what's up with this other fellow. Make way, coming through. All up stirring near the tiller.
Wait! No!
Moments before. More pie, but no more until I cook some more. Feel that. So now we... We don't know their name, and it's supposed to be a hard one. Huh. Well, we don't know who they were, but we knew how to die. Crushed by cargo, I think is accurate. We don't know their name. Okay. One dude in the corner standing by the barrels, I'm sure. Alright, well, that's the chapter. 2 people died, or 1... Well, yeah, 2 people died, but one of them's not on the manifest. I created that memory for us, and then... Well, that leaves this, and then the crab, I believe. Okay. They waited for... Yeah, I think so. Ready for it. Yeah, this is Stitch, if you haven't met him yet. He likes to sit on my armrest sometimes. We have two cats, they're both brothers. I cannot easily pick up the other one. Stitch, though, is easy to pick up. Coda is... Can't see off camera because he's in the corner. Recently installed a cat tree. It's like floor to ceiling. Pretty cool. Yeah, he's doing that now. He was there earlier today. Stitch was in the window, and he was up on top for a little bit. Yeah, definitely a lovable cat. Your cat looks a lot like that one too. You have a silver DSH. Do you know what that means? I don't know what DSH means, but that sounds like they have a similar cat like Stitch. Maybe a domestic short hair. That makes sense. Cool. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not good with certain terms yet. I'm still learning stuff. All right.
They both
Hi, boy.
are they're alone.
Okay, we were gonna do this one. Okay. Thank you for bringing the cats in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna.
I'm curious if Coda jumps down from the top. Oh no, he did. He went down the steps. Okay, he's good. Basically, a short-haired tabby cat, nondescript species, cat version with mud. Ah, okay. Thank you for explaining. Ah, the water's still cold in there. Okay. Go check out this, smaller remains.
Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in
John?
Westlands, I think. rest of his leg?
Alright, someone said John. We're gonna remember that name. Because you are a man of culture bought a hydroflask. It's working so far. Alright, so you're being tied up. Arrested, I guess, whatever. Oh god. We got Coach Hat guy. You look like you've been sliced up to get leg off. Indiana Jones. Thank you. I'm assuming one of these is like a surgeon. I didn't mean to press that button. Alright. You possibly... Oh, we don't have enough time. Oh, boy. So what could happen here? Unholy captives. Near the Canary Islands. What's the deal? What is going on here? Whatever happened, it did not sound good. 18 others are present? Well, this unknown soul... Is killed sword really accurate or inaccurate? I mean, to me, what it looks like what's going to happen is that the guy is going to bleed out. Is the sword theoretically the cause of death then? I guess so. I don't even know what expired really means. Does that mean like died of old age, perhaps? This seems like a generic death to me. But like it's like it's a terminology thing. And to me, this says you die kind of close to the time you got killed with sword. Whatever. By an unknown attacker. Okay, we're gonna need to put in who they got killed by anyway. Just read this again for context. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years, my steward. So there's a steward. Never a doubt in your sanity. Explain yourself. And so this is probably whoever the person that is the steward for 20 years of whoever's saying this, is likely the one being arrested. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Tie him up and put him in the lazarette. With those things. He may yet find his senses. Things? Come on, and then some other language that I don't know what it is at the moment. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Who's John? Who's like... Is the person who said you fools, John? Is this the person being carried away? I think this is the person being carried away. Like they believe in some superstition that there's some ungodly beasts carrying a curse. This guy has a steward. Maybe. I'm not going to assign this here, but I just want to see who's John. Okay, fourth mate. The John, fourth mate. Is there another John? It's a kind of a common name, but is it common here? Yeah, John Naples also from Wales. And then I don't know what language that was. Maybe Swedish. These are Stewarts. And if, okay, okay. Because John Davies is a John and is the fourth mate, the fourth mate Stewart could be an option here. There's a couple other Stewarts too. This one correct? Probably not. Okay, no, unknown. This is the guy that died. I kind of feel like this might be the surgeon, but it's... Captain, you can tell, especially by the clothes. This is that guy from over there, the Mr. Wolf? No, this is Mr. Wolf. One memory. Well, we could say there's Stewart, I suppose, right? That's not far off. You are just grabbing them, okay. What's going on over here? What is this exactly? Some kind of animal or mammal or something. Is this the bull or cow from before wrapped up? Or is this something far different? Suppose I won't really know at the moment. What a terrible way to go, though. Ugh. Is this considered to be crushed? Struck by hooves? Hooves? I don't know what that thing is. Is it? I suppose crushed by. This is like a piece of wood. And is this really being crushed? I guess their head got crushed. I think we can get away with saying that. I guess it's cargo at this point, too. We don't know much about them, though, I guess. It's, yeah, I'd have to call that cargo for the sake of, you know, everything. Who's up there? Can't slip by. Glad I can do it from underneath.
Clear the deck. Move the boat astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen?
There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No! Get back!
It's a sea creature. With like fins. Whatever, like tail? Dorsal tail maybe? No, I don't know if that's the right word. It's got spikes. It's similar looking spikes to the spider crab things. Dude just got slapped up. And it's got a sort of a fork that may be for cooking. Maybe, you know? On the gun deck. 28 others were present. Jesus. Is there a chef? A cook. It did sound kind of British. Eh? Maybe? What was the other memory they were in? Hey, Spitty, welcome in. Oh, there's another. There's two. Maybe they died before they're bringing in this fishy thing. Yeah, both. Two for the price of one. Come on. Hey, Megan. Welcome in. I'm a big fan of Megan as well. Thank you for being a fan. The bear looks... Thank you for saying my beard looks even. When I took that picture before, I'm like, is it just me or is like my beard feel like it's missing something on one side? I full on shaved it in October. I've only like, I've tried to really evenly trim it, and it's April Fool's Day. Can you shave off half of it? Yeah, just for April Fools, and the day after April Fools, it'll be back. It'll be back immediately. How is your cake, by the way, Megan? With your chocolate ganache.
What the hell is going on? What
Yeah,
do you
taking
know
cool
about
beard
these
on.
things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？回来的，全部供出来。拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无过好，是人滚死的啊！He talk about a shell.
Well, I knew one of those characters.
Shell? What shell?
Oh my. Besides, you had to slice after dinner. You full on shaved one side in October, so you wouldn't be unheard of the other side again on April Fool. The side was all of it. And congrats on finding a code that does not exist currently, Megan. Is Bubsy 4D out? Can we discover that? I don't know. Okay, so let's see what happened here. Wow. Well, they caught something in a net. Was on your explorer outfit? Yeah. Nice. Found Bubsy in my library? Okay. This guy narrowly avoids getting spiked. Oh. You don't know if it's out yet? Yeah, me neither. I have no idea. I can't say that I've been following it that closely. Yeah, said it's really cool. I've never seen it before. Yeah, it's really interesting, and you can change the type of like retro monitor that shows the aesthetic, like the graphics or whatever. Okay, so this is really interesting. So they lifted it out of the water, and they were going to take it down below. But people are dead already? Some Chinese. And there's an X. Is this the person who died? The shell must be protected. We will all die. Talk about a shell. Very dangerous. Shell? What shell? You're saving up for Dark Souls 3 DLC? Oh, my redeemed. I think Dark Souls 2 DLC number 3, which is very confusing. It is technically a Dark Souls 2 DLC. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that there forever, by the way. I don't know if I really want to do it. 180k point. Yeah, you don't know how to read. No, it's okay. It's confusing. You think you'd ever play a Dark Souls game? Or come hang as we figure out mysteries on a ship. They forgive me nice that are onboarding. The first time people played with me, they played on the hardest difficulty with the Calamity mode. Oh. Oh, that's a rough intro to the game. That was, oh. I've heard about Calamity. I haven't played it, but I've heard about it. Oh. Have we played Glover? No, I haven't played Glover. Sorry. I got, I'm scared by, the noise of this boy climbing this thing. Look at him. Look at his head. He kind of just like, he looks around really funny when he's at the top. Like he holds on for dear life and then just like waves his head around. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Chaos. I appreciate it. He's very cute. He is baby. What are you doing on the wall? Smelling it? How's it smell? Is it good? Well, honeycomb, thank you. And I think I saw you put a message in before, but it's starting to scroll, and I'm holding the camera, so I'm not. I only have 2 hands. Wish you an awesome stream, Spectrum. Thank you. I appreciate it. There we go. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Calamity's Find was not first playthrough. Yeah, you want to vanilla it all the way before you flavor it. Other flavors. All right, now he's resting. Look at him. He's just like he's on the hammock thing, and his little paws are out. He's just lounging, enjoying being really, really high up. I love him so much. Ugh. Hi. Little, just kind of like that. Thank you for the sniffers. I don't. Thank you. What were we doing? We were doing something and we got raided, and then the shell must be protected. We will all die. You talk about a shell, very dangerous. We're getting ready for Glover. Don't forget the sippy. Oh, there's a hydrant. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's still cold. We got this like 10 years ago, and it's still great. I mean, like, okay, I dropped it on concrete once, and the bottle has never let me forget this, by the way. It has never forgotten my sins for dropping it once. That, uh, but yeah, it still works. It still holds liquid. Except when we went to Italy, this is the one bummer for me. So we have a couple of different tops. You know, this thing that like it opens up, whatever. Whatever top that I brought on the plane, because like you get to the airport, you dump out your water, you get through security, and then there's like kind of like shitty water fountains inside the secure area that you're allowed to use. Fill up my water there, tighten it, put it in my backpack, get on the plane. I'm going through my backpack, looking at, like on the plane now, like getting my stuff, like my headphones and everything else. Like, why's my backpack wet? I don't know, the backpack's wet because the seal on that particular top was no longer sealing anymore. And I had 8 hours to go on the plane trip. And I'm like, well, I can't, what am I supposed to do with the water now? Because I can't just do I drink it like an entire bottle of water on the plane? Do I bring it to the bathroom and just dump it out in the sink so that it doesn't make a mess? Anyway, didn't end up using my hydro flask the rest of that trip because I only had brought one top, and then I'm not gonna find a compatible top in Italy. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was a fun time. It almost got kiwi. No, this is gonna sound real bad. This is gonna sound. See, I need a visual aid here so that when I say this, it doesn't sound absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so bear with me. I almost got Kiwi and Bobby wet, but thankfully they were laminated. um, and I got the other one. I need, this is why I needed the visual aid. For anyone who doesn't know the situation, too, Kiwi and Bobby were supposed to go to Italy with us originally, but like then they like technically I can say this. Technically, they had a baby, right? Whether they I don't need to give any more details than that. So they didn't go to Italy. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, real Kiwi and Bobby for a second, and then I was like, wait, I thought they didn't go. Yeah, you need more detail. I they like they anyways anyways. How are the birds and the bees involved? Okay, so when when a person loves another person, and like they might get married or whatever. Yeah, sometimes like the stork like calls them and they're like, "You're up next." And then they get given a baby. They fill out the paperwork, and like the government or whatever is like, well, you know, you seem like you're gonna be a good parent. You know, they check the boxes and everything. Like, you getting the baby. And they got a baby. Or maybe a kid, you know, like maybe they weren't a baby at the time. Is this making it more sense or less sense? Because Mamma mia. Thank you for the hydrate crystal. Anyway, shout outs to Kiwi Song. And what is Bobby's name? Rob Stallone? Is it Bobby Stallone or Rob Stallone or something like that? Glover. Thank you for Glover. R because pirates? This is the weirdest time to have the R. God damn it, Pyro. Alright. This is for Pyro and I guess the pirates. Pyro and the pirate. Pyroites! Anyway, here, this is what you asked for. Ara, ara. Oh. Yeah, that's what that redeem does. If you pick R. So that's I hope you're happy with that. Anyway, we're doing like deaths or something on the boat. God. You didn't miss that. Why? Why? Alright, this unknown soul got spiked, okay? You got spiked by a terrible beast. Possibly both of them. You know, I don't really know. Hi, Pink. Hi. That was powerful. Is that the terrible beast, Megan? That spiked these people? Look what happened, look. That's terrible beast. Yes? Is that emote terrible beast in that net right now? Thrashing around with a tail and fins and spikes, letting out Spike into... Wait. Oh. Oh. Right through. Both of them. It dodged you. You dodged it. You didn't get hit. What are the shell that they keep talking about? There's more dead people here? Oh. That's the treasure. It's cool seeing all the different perspectives. I have played and beaten Sea of Stars. I got the true ending. Have you played it, Megan? You play a lot of indies. Oh, yes. I played The Messenger too. I played The Messenger before Sea of Stars. Did I like it? You haven't played it. So Sea of Stars, when I played it, it was still early in like after release, and I know that they've changed it a little bit since I've played it. They specifically changed the intro a little bit. And I didn't play it after the change at all. I didn't go back after that. I thought in general the experience was positive. There was some aspects about the pacing that made the game feel quite long, but it wasn't necessarily bad because of that. That's just like feedback. There were certain parts about character development / story that I feel could have been better. Those are mainly my critiques. Other than that, I think it was pretty good. The graphics and the music were extraordinary. Okay, Rainbow Dragon Eyes did the music. Same musician as The Messenger. The Messenger is very good, and like they're good at also tying the stories together. Like technically, The Messenger and Sea of Stars exist in the same world. I won't explain how or why. You just kind of that's all I'll say about that. So like it doesn't really matter if you play them in order. Like they're the kind of games you can technically do both. Like, but you might like realize things in one because of the other if you play them in a certain way. But that's about it. The gameplay is interesting. It's very RPG-like. It presents itself in a similar like on-field battle as Chrono Trigger does. But I feel like that's kind of where the Chrono Trigger stuff mostly ends. The actual like battle format is like a modified Super Mario RPG style gameplay, meaning that there's timed hits, and the time hits system has been expanded upon, where there's like the enemies can have these locking mechanisms on there, and there can be multiple. And you wanna, if you do like a certain timed hit, you can get rid of the lock. And there's like kind of like a rock paper scissor almost system, like kind of like as if you would think about like elements, like fire does more damage to ice kind of thing, but it's like it's in universe stuff. And by getting, if you don't get rid of the locks, you're like the enemy might have a stronger attack or something when it turns to be their turn. I thought that was cool. That kept me on my toes. It made it more interesting as a modern created RPG than just like simply copying timed attacks from like Mario RPG or something. So you can tell that there's a good number of inspirations, and if you don't mind the things that I mentioned as critiques, you can get over that pretty easily, and then you can just like enjoy what the game has to offer. That's my review, real quick. And yeah, no problem. I'm happy to talk about it. Pete, welcome in. Thank you for coming with the Chaos Raid. You're almost done playing Persona 4. I was thinking about Sea of Stars next. Nice. Yeah, I think that would be. I think that you could appreciate, especially because like you're a huge Super Mario RPG fan, and like if you're cool with that type of gameplay, like obviously like the rest of the game like isn't Super Mario RPG. It's mostly just the gameplay, combat. You're getting them, yeah. That's cool. I hope that, you know, Persona 4 is like a huge game, so when do Malo and Gino join the party? That I won't spoil that. I won't spoil that. That's up to you to discover. Anyway, so these poor souls got spiked while doing something up here with like animals and beasts. I mean, the Golden content, I don't know much about Persona games. I know that, like, the Golden was, like, an addition to Persona 4. Is it, like, DLC? Or, like, extra content only in that version, I guess, maybe is more specific. You ever play one? I probably wouldn't, to be honest. I've watched people play, like, a good number of Personas now. So I've spoiled myself already, willingly. I don't know if they're types of games for me. They seem way too long for me to like think that I could enjoy. But who knows? I don't know. Additional release of more content. I think I played 5 vanilla and they released 5 royal, which is new content was like the base P5 game. You get it. They're so long. Yeah, and that this is me saying like I'm like my next game is probably gonna be Octopath Traveler. Anyway, Unholy Captives. 5 deaths. Wait, why didn't... Octopath 1, yeah, the first... one. Oh, I see. The book, that chapter finished. And now we're going... See, what is that over there? What is that shiny thing? Are those the shells? Oh, shit, I should be following this. This is amazing gameplay, super fun to figure out. Cool. It looks really beautiful. The sun was my brother's and it's in the water. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What's your name? Can we also go swimming? I haven't been able to get in the water yet.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
What did we do? So that is... Oh, we're in the water now. Oh! Wait, they shot the dude? Oh, now it's getting spicy. Good night, Megan, if you're going to sleep, or good teeth brushing. You brush more than one tooth, so it's teeth. It's a mystery game. Yeah. So there's 60 people on this boat, and I think they're all gonna die. So far, basically everyone has died. And you got to figure out how they all died and via what mechanism, who killed them. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of information. Like this person, this is Abigail Hoska Witterell, who was a passenger who was crushed by a beast. And then there's Captain Robert Witterell, who shot himself. You're taking notes? Yeah. I got notes. And also there's like in-game notes too that you do. But like when you have to do them in like bundles of 3. Damn, dude. So wait, you got shot. Whoa, wait. That guy? No wonder we haven't really seen him that much. He's wearing the bicorn hat in most of those. Wait, who is... Are you dead too? How many people are dead? Alright, good night, Megan. You're cool too. What? And what even is that? I mean, I know what this is. I know what this is, I think. This is where, like, the artifact stuff is. Oh, no. No, who is that? There's so much stuff going on right now. The shells. Well, I know how they died. I don't know necessarily all the info, but they got shot by a gun. Don't know their name. I get the feeling they're one of these top mates, though. I just don't know which. We're off the boat now, though. Wow, this is gonna be wild to solve. How did they die now? You gonna show me how to get off the boat? Oh no, they moved the body afterwards. Whoa. They were burned. From what? I don't know. Tia. Tia. At what point do they say Miss Lim here? That is wild that it caught on fire. Something's on fire in there. Does that means... the right one? It didn't really seem like it went to the right mouse spot. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Oh, Xiao. Miss Lin? Maybe? We don't know how she died. What is happening here? I don't know really if she burned though. Is that electricity? It's really cool. It's always nice to get to know more people who have interest in these puzzle games. Have you played Outer Wilds? Is this something that you would consider? Because like that's like top tier. Solve what's going on. So many games, little time. Yeah, for real. Heard if you have to play it, okay. That one was very special in the way. As long as you're like okay with like first person movement and like flying around and stuff, like if that doesn't give you nausea or headaches or anything like that, it's wonderful. It is. That's all I need to say. I don't want to overhype it or anything, but it's very very well done. Adding to the list here, Outer Wilds, not Worlds. Two very different games that came out the same year. The names of the games are so close to each other. Outer Wilds is the one. It's I always have to differentiate just in case, because for some reason the devs just like happen to be in the same place at the same time. So many people confuse it. Yeah, exactly. And if Tunic is also quite good. In a similar way, but in a different way at the same time. Tunic is like, action kind of game in a way. Some people may even call Tunic like a Souls-like, but like isometric 3D. But it's, without saying too much more, like it has some really cool puzzles in it. The one your husband was playing, oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that one. I originally got into it not knowing anything about the puzzle stuff. I just thought it kind of reminds me of like a Zelda game. It delivered. I tried Blueprints, but also the game was too big brain for me after a certain point. Gotcha. I haven't played Blueprints. I stayed away from it only because I'm not like a huge roguelike fan. For some reason, like the style of gameplay for most roguelikes like doesn't really click with me for some reason. I like to have a feeling of iterative progress, and when I get reset, it gives me dysphoria. Like it kind of just bothers me for some reason. So I just kind of, yeah, the RNG, exactly, that too. Does upset you from time to time. Yeah. I tried Inscription, which like I liked the ambiance, the setting, and everything of Inscription, but there's RNG because it's the card game basically, and it's kind of a roguelike or roguelite, whatever, the one that like saves a little bit of but I basically did like 5 or 6 hours of gameplay and I got sent right back to the beginning again because of RNG. And it was like that's for me that did not feel good. Some people love that game though. I like watching people play that game because they're better at card games than me. And because I spoiled myself, but I'm not gonna beat the game myself. It's just not gonna happen. I don't have the patience of getting so far in and then being like, yep, sorry, back to the beginning with you, Oh. Yeah. Anyway, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. If anyone's not following Sakura, check them out. They play, I've seen them play like Final Fantasy games, Resident Evil games, Biorand, which I think is like a randomizer for it or something. I never fully digested what it was, but I kind of knew what I was looking at. You gotta clean up and do some potions on. Lurking. Thank you so much for the raid, the lurk, and all that. It's wild. It is okay. I've never beaten a Resident Evil game. That's the one fact about me that'd probably be like, oh my god. But I've played Resident Evil 5, and it was multiplayer. It was fun. I don't think we ever beat it. At a friend's house. Anyway, I'll let you do your potions off. Thank you again. And we're gonna move forward in the story, so if anyone doesn't want to get spoiled from the raid, you know, I completely understand. Okay, that said, they were so unclear how this happened. So does this count as an explosion? And that's not even the person who we're focused on right now. It's you. They have like a different pattern on them too. It's really hard for me to understand how they died. Like, you're okay, it seems. It came out, and then it sent 3 beams. And then what happened to you? I guess I can't really say that you burned. You look like you got speared. But you don't have a death record right now. I was really expecting to see like a cause of death. But based on that, you got speared also. I do see blood though. I'm guessing... Huh. It doesn't show the penetration, per se, of any particle. I really want to see and confirm it. I don't know if she actually burned to death. Oh. Okay, I guess here's Claude. It was the first mate. Huh. This is why I thought they were the Frenchmen. Now we know. In the lazarette. Interesting. So they're not the person. They're not the Frenchman then. That's my conclusion for that. This was the Kirk. They were Claude. I don't know. That is correct. Lazarette. Let's see. Cargo hold. Huh. This one was speared. To the spike in the neck. Or is that a knife? I can't tell actually now. I need to zoom in.
O'Hagan, you still breathing?
O'Hagan.
Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Nichols. Shoot them. O'Hagan row. Okay. Oh, so we're out in the ocean now. You're almost like merman, merlady, mermaid, whatever it's called. Who are we referring to now? And why are you two fighting? Alright, let's look at the names. Nichols is second mate. And we got O'Hagan. Nichols. Oh, interesting. Huh. Is he attacking them though? Is this O'Hagan? Are you helping him? That might look like a knife in their neck. I don't know who this is. I'm just taking a guess here right now. I think this is Nichols. I don't think this is O'Hagan. Maybe this is O'Hagan. I actually don't know who's speaking. Okay, I don't know. We'll remember our notes.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay. Interesting. We got another name in here. Bang. And Miss Lim is obviously there as well. So this person, I think, got speared. Yeah, okay. Bang. You here, pop in and say hi. Don't lose your streak. Okay. Love you too. Hope you have a good time. I mean, you can probably read the captions still, I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So. This guy got speared. For sure. For sure.
We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落在水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Another name, though. I don't know if this is accurate or not. I don't know what other regions would be able to speak Chinese, but not. I don't know if they had a Chinese accent or not. It's hard for me to tell. I don't know. There's so many options right now that I don't have enough info. I don't feel confident enough. Okay, so we started to do some stuff down here. Then we got like hella distracted out in sea. So we did the barrel, which was the guy we didn't know who it was. Did this. I believe that leaves one more down here. This room. Whatever the hell this thing is. Huh. Oh, wow. We've done everything but the bargain? Huh.
Oi! You in there somewhere? Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
What are you calling for me? I definitely didn't finish the book. There's still that. I don't know. I hope I'm not locking myself out of finishing if I talk to them like
All
this.
done? We
No?
should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back. If you've still business here, climb up and finish it. Else I'll make to port.
So if I want to revisit any of the bodies, now's the time to do it, I guess. Man, I don't know if I have. I don't feel like I have enough information for everything. This is a bit maddening. Oh boy. Is Henry Evans even on the crew list? Let's do that. They are. They're the surgeon. We're missing so much. Hey, R Baron, welcome in. It's probably difficult to serve my fish, especially when I'm enjoying. I am enjoying. I'm just like deep in thought. There's a lot of there's stuff to consider. How you doing? Good to see you. Whew. You having your breakfast now? Nice. I hope you enjoy. Starting to create like a dependency graph in my head for this. Are you familiar with this one, Norman? Feel like gear grinder. Yeah, for real. There's a lot to think about. There's so much information, and yet so much that feels like might be missing or require a lot of reading between the lines. You're quite familiar. Okay. Got you. Got you. Oh. I need to like find a way to get back to these memories again now. Accessible only through another corpse. First corpse is like down here somewhere. Part of the trouble sometimes, I can't always tell who's talking and who's, like, they're talking to. Got her right. Team records, you play this game beat on 2023? Nice. We don't actually know who the one who shot them yet. I'm not 100% sure. They might not be second mate, they might be third mate. Something like that. I do know... Well, hold on. If this is Edward Nichols... Huh. That is them. That is them. Yeah, the spear guy. Okay. We got spiked later on, after, but they shot the second mate. Okay. Oh. Oh man, we've been through like all the cinematics now, or like whatever, the ones before we have to leave. And we're only a quarter of the way solved. Goodness gracious. I still really need to find out who this is. The fact that I don't know is driving me nuts, but they're in so many memories that it's like, oh my goodness. I know how they died. Gotta... Like, they feel like they're all over the place, and they're really important. Like, when we figure that out, it's gonna unlock stuff for us. And they're considered one triangle, which was an easy one. They're not above doing the work that needs to get done on the ship. They're all over the ship. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best. This Brennan? Brennan. Baby. If that's the case... Because there's 4 people shooting. Assuming that that still is the right guy. Right? You don't really know. Someone speaking Russian out there. Which one of these? You? This is finally correct because we know one of them who shot them. We know one of the guys there. And now we know his name, which is huge. We finally got a gunner correct. 9 games, 7 AFK. Oh my god, Turbo, I'm sorry. Also, hi, welcome in. That's awful, I'm so sorry. Whew. Mamma mia. Oh, this is really useful. This... We gotta use this now. Go backwards. Okay. Guy's here. Goes in there. Okay, Paul. A lot of people are present, though. I want the one that he hit somebody with a bat. Yeah, this one. This is the bicorn hat, so it's either third or fourth mate, I believe. Wherever you are, I don't know. Could be the purser. In the back middle on the floor. Right below deck. Could also be fourth mate. It's hard to tell. But 9, 4, and 5 are related. Brother. Nathan and Samuel Peters, perhaps? hard to know. And they called them a Dane, and I think they're the only one from Denmark. They do call out the name John. John Naples. Maybe there's more than one John out there. Killed by a sword by some Stuart. But actually, who else was there? Because they called it the Stuart, and maybe the first mate. We not name this guy at all. Another John. But it's a giant. Hey, Brenda Zebby, what's up? Welcome in. Oh, boy. Or technically, I guess the captain's to it too, right? Some Stewart. Unknown Stewart. We're gonna put that there. And like, would it technically be true to say you killed them with a sword? Like, if you cut their leg off with a sword, is that killed sword? You know, like this is like it's like terminology that is not. Suppose ripping their leg off is hard to, you know. Hey Swift, welcome in. Good morning. Ugh. Decapitated specifically the head. My brain. My brain. This is not the ropes. Different guy. Okay. I think we're good for tonight. We finished out the main, like, story type stuff that was there to view the first time around. We are definitely gonna have to review certain scenes and do a lot more logic and probably note-taking and deduction in order to figure out the rest, like, what, the 45 other people that died or disappeared? Jesus. Wild game. I do not know. Oh. Little stitchy boy. Okay. All I hear is like a ringing. And that little toy he brought in here. Fits right in my hand. He wants to put his paws and just sit, it's like stand in my or sit in my hand. Aww. What a cutie. Cute boy. So good. Good stitch. Yeah. Oh, goodness. It looks good to see on the headset. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.